going to town, but first we're gonna go pick up some awesome, wholesome, delicious, local, or as Arthur likes to say, local, sustainable, organic, grass-fed meat. The really cool thing about this meat is that we're picking it up from our friends and we're delivering it. We're picking it up from friends locally, and then we're delivering it to friends in Asheville. So our friends locally have been growing beef and cattle for generations, and they recently wanted to get into more of a direct marketing system. I think they'll still do their larger scale stuff, but they wondered what it would be like to sell straight to the customer. Well, when they told us that they had some meat ready and for sale, we jumped right on that. Literally within an hour, I had sold more meat than they even had available. Well, some of you may even be wondering, what is grass-fed beef and is it healthier? Should I really eat grass-fed beef over just the commercial beef available in the grocery store? Well, I'm gonna leave that up to you to figure out, but I will give you a few little tidbits of information about the benefits of grass-fed beef. Grass-fed beef is beef that has never eaten grain. It's only grazed on grass, only drank, the calf only drank its mama's milk and then went straight to grass and then maybe had hay, but no corn, no grains at all. What that ends up giving you is a beef product that has much lower fat content, first of all. Second of all, the fat content that is in the beef is much higher in beneficial fats, like omegas. I'm sure you've heard of omegas. They're a big deal. Ooh, I gotta get out of that. Now, I'm sure you've heard of omegas, omega-3, omega-6. You get a lot of that from fish, from certain seeds, from certain oils, but you can also find it in grass-fed or pasture-raised chicken eggs, grass-fed beef. That is one of the most beneficial reasons to eat grass-fed beef, is to get those omegas, as well as the many beneficial minerals and vitamins that you're just not gonna get, or at least not in the same quantities as grain-fed cattle. So for instance, the omega-3s in a grass-fed cow are 7% of the fat content, whereas in a grain-fed cow, it's 1% of the fat content. What are omega-3s anyway? Why are they so important? Well, honestly, omega-3s are a very healthy, beneficial fat. Your body can't make them. You have to get them from your food. They affect every cell in your body. Grass-fed beef is a great source of conjugated linoleic acid. I think I'm saying that right. Or CLAs. CLAs are another healthy fat that greatly reduce the risk of cancer, diabetes. For a long time, beef has gotten this really bad rap. And now, I'm not a doctor. If your doctor's told you not to eat beef, don't eat beef. But if your doctor hasn't told you that, you may want to consider looking into grass-fed beef and its actual health benefits over grain-fed beef. All right, I'm gonna go wrangle up all the kiddos and head to go pick up all this great grass-fed beef. I'm gonna make sure it's all there.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. She's totally honest. I just want to look at it. Ooh, so nice.
Stand right there. Stand still.
Whoa.
All right, we're at the first pickup for today.
It's a Choctaw sweet potato squash. It's like a heritage variety.
Wow, it's not too big?
No, they get even bigger.
Really? And it's okay still to eat it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she did. Hey, great.
Okay, that was totally successful. On to the next drop-off point. Okay, we're at the second pickup, and it just occurred to me that it's a little bit ironic that we're meeting at like this place. It's like this giant health food store, and I'm like dropping off what feels like contraband. Local grass-fed beef for a much better price. Thank you. I'm sticking it in my secret spot. Yeah. Woo! Look at all that contraband. I'm gonna go inside and just check out the prices and compare them to what they have for sale in there, if it's local or not, and also just like what the costs are. I didn't even think of that till I got here, but that'd be kind of fun to check it out. Do a little comparison. And these guys were in the car for like 2 hours, so they're hungry. 2 hands, please. Oh. Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple of prices here at Whole Foods. The local grass-fed beef is $8.99 a pound. The just plain ground beef is $5.99 a pound. The just regular chuck roast is $7 a pound. Let's see if they have any grass-fed roast. Yeah, there's their grass-fed roast. It's $8.99 a pound. So the prices on the meat that we just sold is actually like $5.60 a pound for ground beef. So that's a big difference, $9 versus $5.60. And then the roast, same thing, $9 versus I think it was like $6 a pound. What a deal, what savings. So I encourage you guys, find a farmer and go support them. Now I realize that not all grass-fed beef is gonna be as affordable as $5.60 a pound for ground beef and like $5.99 for chuck roast per pound. But I've never paid more than, I would say, $7 a pound at a local market for grass-fed beef. So that's still $2 cheaper a pound than the grocery store. Since we're in town, we're at Grandma and Grandpa's, and of course, Grandma's a musician and a music teacher, so she's teaching the kids a song.
Apples and bananas. We can end with a real one. Isn't that silly? Mm-hmm. I've been singing that this week for my students. They like it.
I used to sing that in school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
You can do it.
That actually sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.